Hi guys! So basically, I went on a trip to see some family, and while I was there, I lost my phone for a little bit. And, this is how my losing the phone thing went. Basically, I was having a family picnic at my great-grandmother's farm, and we were out in the cow pasture, up above the pond, beside the barn, and I took my phone a couple times and set it back down after I looked at it. Yeah, no big deal. But then one time I walked off, and I don't remember what happened, but I think I put my phone in my pocket, and as I was running around, I lost it. It just dropped out of my pocket, and I didn't notice. I then realized it was missing. My family that was there searched for a little bit, but we all went back to our places we were staying at. In this case, it was just down the driveway for us. I looked up on my mother's phone how to find a missing phone. For Android, I discovered the Android device manager, tracked it, and the little area said that it was still up in the field above the pond. The catch was, if I was in one area, there's an electric fence that would protect it. Nothing could get in. The worst it would do is the battery would die and it would get rained on, maybe. The bad part was, in my case, my mother looked and said, no, it's above the electric fence area, so the cows could get to it. I felt immensely stupid, as you do. Eventually, after a little bit of talking, my parents decided, let's just go find it. We started just searching on the ground. My mother started calling my phone, and as we walked in the area, the screen lit up. My mother saw it. She picked it up. It was on 5% battery, so had it died, I would have been completely screwed, but we found it. And I took it home, and I charged it, but just, how stupid do you have to be? Like, that was one of the dumbest moments and lowest points. That I don't want to say it's the lowest point of my life, but that was one of the lowest points that was my fault. If we are listing it under situations that are in my control, and just things I've done that are stupid, that was at the lowest. And this just made me realize, I would actually be sad if I lost my phone. Like, when I did, I was mainly angry at myself for being that stupid. I mean, you're not stupid if you lose your phone, but I was, in my case, okay? I had a place to put it, and I didn't, and I walked off with it and dropped it somewhere. But it made me realize how stupid I was to lose it, and how, like, upset I would be if I did, because, one, I don't have any of my friends' phone numbers memorized, which is a really horrible thing, but I don't. I just don't. Everyone would have thought I was dead or something, because I always try and reply. I try my hardest to reply to people. They would have thought I was dead if I didn't reply for a week because I didn't have a phone and I wasn't home. And what about all the pictures? Like, I would have lost so many pictures that I was so happy about. Like, just earlier that day, I'd taken pictures of all the family that had gathered for our picnic and such. If I lost those, what would I have done? Nobody else took pictures, and I have so many notes that I can't access. Those were all my notes. There was notes for this video, notes for future videos, my list of video ideas, a bunch of things I want to do, some goals. I would have lost all my notes, all my pictures, and my friends would have thought I was dead, and I just realized I'm really attached to my phone, even though I actually didn't get one for a long time, because the sheer anxiety of having to keep up with it and the fact that I hate making and receiving phone calls, I'm terrified of answering the phone. I can't do it, okay? I'm better now, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll take the call, but I just wasn't before I got my phone, and now I've adjusted to it, and probably it was a good thing for me, but, like, for someone who went from refusing to get a phone to now being this attached, it's weird, and I'm just like, I wouldn't be able to live without it. I honestly do not know what I would do without my phone, because it's not even just the whole, I am connected to the internet and my friends. It's also just I have notes on there. I have notes on there, and pictures, and it's mainly the pictures and the footage that I hadn't backed up to my laptop yet thing. Still haven't backed it up to my laptop. We won't talk about that. Basically, if you lose your phone, borrow someone else's, I'm assuming you have Signal or Wi-Fi, or use a laptop, and look up how to track it. Track it, go out with someone else, or take their phone, start searching, and have them call it, and hope that maybe if it's nighttime, you can see the glow. And if it's daytime, Hope that your volume is up, because my issue was I had my phone on silent, as I always do. There was no buzz, no ringer, nothing. It was a brilliant moment on my part. So, things you've learned in this video. 1, don't lose your phone. You do. 2, keep your ringer and volume up while you're out in public, so that if you do lose it, you can call it and hear it. 3, if you need to, try and be able to track it, and if you can't, well, you can wipe a phone and all of its information and photos and everything from it remotely if you need to just let go and know that you will not get your phone back if it was stolen. You can now all applaud my stupidity at losing my phone. There was, though, a really weird moment. On the drive up, somewhere between 1 and 2 a.m., I fell asleep and then got woken up to hear the last line of Green Day's Wake Me Up When September Ends playing. I got jostled awake long enough to hear Wake me up when September ends. And I fell back asleep. Let's not analyze that one. Please like this video if you liked it, subscribe, and leave a comment if you want. I'm always willing to reply and chat. But yeah, bye guys! Summer is almost gone. It's such a joyous feeling. Summer is almost gone. Winter will return. I can sit around in my house in my long skinny jeans and my gigantic sweaters and be completely comfortable again. I'm so looking forward to that. I'm so looking forward to that.